This video is intended to go over the process of configuring your DN4 mesh from the moment of first connecting. First of all, connect to a DN4 by using its local link address with the serial number of the DN4 you wish to use to commission your site. Once you connect, you will likely get a prompt about an unknown certificate. This is caused ironically by the implementation of TLS security certificates within the DN4 and can be safely ignored by clicking Advanced and Continue on your browser of choice. Then use the technician username and randomly generated password on the DN4 to begin the setup. We can now configure system settings such as the site's time zone, operator auto logout and optional file encryptions. We recommend setting the auto logout timer at 10 minutes or shorter. In addition, if you enable file encryption, please ensure to safely record and store encryption password details. In this screen, we will be shown all visible DN4 controllers and will configure these controllers with a name. On R3 and later boards, you will see an option to configure the supervised input settings for the analog inputs on these boards, including end-of-line resistor values. You are then taken to the controller detail configuration, where we will create doors and assign readers, locks and egress buttons. You can also set up a door with a monitoring input for forced open and open too long status monitoring. Note that changes are not immediate and we will need to deploy these changes to take effect. When you configure the reader input you're using, make sure to select whether the reader connected is communicating via WeGAND or Presco, and pay attention to prompts such as this one to ensure that we avoid accidental misconfiguration. Configure all controllers in your system in the same fashion and proceed. Next, we are given the option to set up a SMTP messaging service. Please refer to your email provider service for requisite setup details and do not force TLS on Gmail-based inboxes as they use *TLS. We will dive into this feature further in a separate video. Finally, we are asked to configure additional operators for continuing configuration. Fill out and confirm passwords meeting the requirements. First time setup has now been completed for the technician. In our next video, we will explore the last programming steps in setting up your PRESCIENT site.